Thank you all so much for joining us tonight for the African American Academic Network's 2017 Convocation Ceremony. On behalf of the department, I want to express my sincere appreciation for each of you being here tonight. Thank you so much. At this time, we would like to introduce faculty, administrators, and staff who are joining us this evening. First, we will have Mr. J. Rex Tolliver, Interim Vice Chancellor for Student Affairs. Dr. W. Clarke Douglass, Associate Vice Chancellor for Student Affairs and Keynote Speaker. Mr. Jeff Brown, Director, African American Academic Network. Mr. Kevin Brown, Vice Provost for Academic and Enrollment Services. Dr. Lori Barcliffe Baptista, Director, African American Cultural Center. Mr. Tom Moss, Associate Vice Provost, Undergraduate Affairs. Dr. Lanier Ford, Assistant Dean, Graduate College. Mr. Cecil Curtright, Associate Vice Provost for Academics and Enrollment. Dr. Joseph Hermes, Director, Counseling Center. Dr. Jamila Rashid, Executive Director, Urban Health Program. Mrs. Juanita McCary, Assistant Director, African American Academic Network. Dr. Kevin Pinkston, Director of Enrollment Analytics, Academics and Enrollment Services. Mr. Gerald Smith, Director, Minority Affairs, College of Engineering. Mr. Marcus Betts, Senior Director, Community and Corporate Relations. Mrs. Stephanie Whitaker, Coordinator of Research Programs, Department of Political Science. Mrs. Mary Fleming, Associate Director, President's Award Program. Mrs. Deidre Rush, Associate Director, Student Financial Aid. Mr. Jawan Hall, Student Trustee. Let's have a round of applause for our honored guests. And at this time, we would like to welcome the reason we're all here tonight. I would like to introduce to you the class of 2017 with the student processional led by our Grand Marshal, Dr. Rachel Hartley, Student Speaker. have a round of applause for our graduates. Graduates and honored guests, you may all be seated at this time. Thank you. To deliver a salute to the class of 2017, please welcome the Director of the African American Academic Network, Mr. Jeff Brown.
Good evening to everyone. Good evening, everyone. Thank you for assembling on the campus of the University of Illinois at Chicago to salute this year's graduating class and all of our scholars of African descent. I am honored to be a part of this celebration of triumph and success. So on behalf of the University of Illinois, the Division of Student Affairs, the African American Academic Network, and all of our partners, we thank you for attending tonight's event as we celebrate our students' accomplishments. Now, you may have noticed that I mentioned the word celebrate. Normally, that word alone would elicit a level of unbridled jubilance that is far from being quiet. Instead, celebrations, if done correctly, will reach some rather uncomfortable decibel levels. So let me do a quick post check to see what type of excitement is in the room. All right. Sounds like I'm in the right place. Class of 2017, if you are happy to be here, finished with exams and tests and running all around, can you make some noise? Wonderful. Let me take a moment to acknowledge our esteemed stage guests that are here this evening. Everyone seated has added value to the overall experience of these graduates and contributed to their success in a very significant way. So please give them a round of applause. I certainly have to acknowledge my staff, the staff of the African American Academic Network. Please give them a round of applause as well. And AAAN staff, no matter where you are in the building, I need you to stand up and be recognized, starting with our Senior Associate Director, Carlotta Johnson, Associate Director, Joseph Fields, Assistant Director, Juanita McCary. Then we have advisors Ashley Stone, Alex Saint-Villiers, Joel Chenault, and Fawad Raji. And we even have a few student workers here too. Can you all stand and be acknowledged if you're in here? Give them a round of applause. There you go. Give them a round of applause. So finally, I'd like to give a special thanks to Brother Brian Kwaku Collier, who ushered in our stage guests and our students, but more importantly, the spirit of our ancestors. Thank you, Brother Collier. So without further delay, we're going to go right into our program. I'd like to call to the stage one of our students to lead us in our Black National Anthem, Mr. Nick Hall. There you go, give him a round of applause.
Good evening, everyone. Can we all please stand as we sing our National Black Anthem? Lift every voice and sing till earth and heaven ring, ring with the harmonies of liberty. Let our rejoicing rise high as the listening skies. Let it resound loud as the roaring sea. Sing a song full of the faith that the dark past has taught us. Sing a song full of the hope that the present has brought us. Facing the rising sun of our new day begun. Let us march on till victory is won.
You may take your seat. It's time to hear from our Interim Vice Chancellor of Student Affairs here at UIC. Mr. J. Rex Tolliver was appointed Interim Vice Chancellor for Student Affairs on September 1st, 2016. In this capacity, he provides leadership to over 1,000 team members as they reimagine the student experience at UIC. As the Chief Student Affairs Officer on campus, Rex provides guidance to the Dean of Students Office, Auxiliary Services, Student Centers, Career Services, the Center for Student Involvement, Fraternity and Sorority Life, Campus Housing, the Counseling Center, Financial Aid, the Center for Academic Excellence, and even the UIC Forum and Pavilion. We stole Mr. Tolliver from the University of Arizona, where he served as the executive director of the Arizona Student Unions, and before that, the executive director of Auxiliary Services at Louisiana State University, and even the chief business officer for the Division of Student Affairs at Idaho State University. Mr. Tolliver holds a Master of Public Administration and a Bachelor of Science in Finance from LSU. Ladies and gentlemen, please help me welcome our Interim Vice Chancellor for Student Affairs, Mr. J. Rex Tolliver.
Good evening to all of you. Certainly earlier Jeff gave a salute to the graduates and had them to shout out. But how many parents and family members are excited to have some students getting out of their pockets soon? I am so happy to be with you tonight. On behalf of our Chancellor, Chancellor Michael Amaritas, and the entire University of Illinois at Chicago administration, I welcome you to this wonderful campus. Certainly, we are so happy to have our parents and family members and the whole village that has helped support these students over the years. And certainly to all of you, the students, the class of 2017. I have just a few words. Well, you've done it. You've succeeded. You've made it to this point. You have spent countless days and nights working towards this moment. You've grown intellectually, psychologically, and socially. You've made connections that will last a lifetime. Individually and collectively, you've made UIC a better place. Some would dare say that you are now all of that and a bag of chips. Some would say. But the question that I have for you tonight is what now? Why now? Where now? Who now? What now? Whatever you set your minds to, you should do it. These new tools that you have acquired that will go into your toolbox as you leave this place. We hope that UIC has equipped you to go out there to tackle the challenges that confront us as a society. Why? Why now? With all that's going on in our city, in our country, in our world, with alternative facts and fake news causing many people to doubt in their minds what they see with their eyes, there's so much work to do. Work that needs your expertise, work that needs your passion, work that needs your support. So wherever you go, there you are. Whether it's in the city or the suburb, rural villages or international locales, let your voices be heard. Make your presence count. And so who? It's you and you and you and you, all of you. You are our hope. You're the ones we've been waiting for. You who are passionate and caring and kind and loving, you can make a difference. So on behalf of this great institution, I say again to you, congratulations. You've made us proud. Our relationship doesn't stop here. It keeps growing. You are now our newest and best ambassadors. We want you to stay in touch. So I encourage you to go out there and own your future. We love you, we're cheering for you, and we wish you well. Thank you.
Good evening. I've been given the honor to introduce our student speaker, Rachel Hartley, PhD. That's right, go for it. Rachel Hartley is a modern-day Renaissance woman in the field of computer science. Both as a researcher and as an entrepreneur, Ms. Hartley is receiving her PhD in the computer science field from the University of Illinois, Chicago. And let me add to that she is the first African woman to receive this prestigious degree from this institution. True to her passion to help others, Ms. Hartley is also the founder of Maychild Technologies, a family-owned company that connects small businesses and nonprofit organizations to technology solutions through innovation, web design, and branding services. In November 2015, the company launched Clean Slate Messenger, a messaging application that enables users to share and delete messages, leaving no message history on any device. With this app, messages are sent letter by letter instantly and in a meeting or shared whiteboard space. In the first 2 months of its release, the user base expanded to 10 countries solely by the word of mouth. Next up for Ms. Hartley, a software engineering position with Google Inc. in Chicago. The next voice you shall hear is Ms. Rachel Hartley.
My family, all y'all my family. What's up, y'all? Congratulations, big congratulations to the graduates. I cannot believe that we made it to this point. We started 4 years ago, my case 6+ years ago, and now we've reached this goal. And I just want to say a huge congratulations. For those of you all who are not familiar with our struggle, let me just give you a little bit of insight. So what we faced is we all had that one professor who wanted to keep us up until the very last minute of class, regardless if there was content to share or not. Y'all know what I'm talking about. We had that professor. We had the professor whose favorite color was red. How did we know this? Because when they handed us back that paper, it was filled with all kinds of red, non-legible stuff, but we knew from that point on their favorite color is red. We also had that professor who, when they were in a lecture, it seemed like it was more of an intimate discussion because you couldn't hear them unless they were in the front row. You know what I'm talking about, y'all. But we've been through the struggle. We've learned so much, and I'm just super happy to be at this point. I'm very honored that AAAN asked me to even share some words with you all. Hopefully words of wisdom, but words nonetheless. But I want to acknowledge someone very special to me who is here tonight. He is a man who grew up without his father. His father died when he was young. He grew up in foster care, or with a surrogate family, I should say, and he's a very strong man. He grew up in a time where racism and discrimination was open and accepted, and you could just be judged by the color of your skin and told what you could and could not do. He didn't finish high school, and a freak sports accident even had him with no access to medical care, had him with a crippled leg. But this man, he came here at 92 years old. My grandfather, Walter Peterson, I love you so much. I love you, Grandpa. I appreciate the man that you've been for my family, the sacrifices that you've made, and the example that you set for us. And I'm not going to talk about me so much, but what I want us to do is just reflect on, as graduates, the path that's been laid for us, the legacy that's been set by us from some sacrifices of people in the past. So we as black people, we share a legacy, and some of us may be the Walter Petersons of our family. We might be going through obstacle, but whatever the case is, know that you're setting the foundation, and this persistence that you showed through your degree, it's not in vain. It's going to pay off for you and for those in your future. And I'm just so grateful for the legacy of my grandpa. And of course, I want to acknowledge my parents. Those whoopings, they weren't in vain. All those whoopings. Thank you guys so much for your love, support, prayers, and all the wonderful things. All my family members, I just really appreciate you guys. But again, enough about me. I wanted to first make that point. We're all building a legacy. Let's never forget that. And also, as we move forward, this crowd is so beautiful. You guys, you don't realize, so it's 2017, right? I have never had another class with the African-American female in computer science. Never. And that's a sad fact. So when I'm in a space like this, I'm just like, wow, this is amazing. Look at the melanin. Look what we're doing. It should be celebrated. This is huge. This is absolutely huge. And as each of us, as we move forward, you're going to be in some uncomfortable spaces where you're going to feel like the only. It's just part of the journey for greatness. So the real challenge is trying to be your authentic self while in those spaces. And you guys are more than capable of doing it. I encourage you that as you go through those things, the thing that's kept me the most is being able to connect back to my roots. So I think some of my fondest memories of being at UIC was when I worked at the AAAN office as a tutor and a student volunteer. And in those moments is when I was like, okay, this thing is bigger than myself. I'm helping somebody else get their degree. I'm helping somebody else understand a concept that used to baffle me. So as you move forward, be sure that you stay connected in these type of things and be the change that you want to see. If you're in a space where you're the only one, then make that difference, and you're absolutely able to do that. So the last thing that I wanted to share with you guys, because I will keep it brief, and Brother Tolliver already said everything for me. I want to keep it brief, but as you go forward, there's going to be failures. Right now is absolutely a mountaintop for us, no doubt. But if you just look, there's some valleys that's going to be ahead. And what distinguishes you as people, as successful people, is how you handle those failures. And as a prime example, I'm going to read this to you guys because it's I haven't memorized it. So this is a letter addressed to me. I'm from St. Louis, so Rachel Harsley. Dear Miss Harsley, here we go. I regret to inform you that your application for admission to the PhD program for fall 2011 in the computer science department has been denied. Applicants are judged by their overall academic performance, grades, grade point average, standardized test scores, recommendation letters, and any additional information provided. Consequently, your denial of admission is not a negative reflection of your skills and knowledge. All admission decisions are final. We wish you well in your future endeavors. This is the UIC Computer Science Department, you all. Denial is part of it. Failure is part of it. It's about what you do with that no. So they wrote me that. I was devastated. I hit up my parents. Oh, my God, I didn't get into UIC. I wrote UIC. I said, well, what if I can get in the master's program? Is that a possibility? They wrote me back and said, you know what? We're reconsidering. We're going to go ahead and let you get in this PhD program, provide you with full tuition and fees and assistantship. And now here I am. And I give that as an example because we have to be persistent as we move forward, no matter what the obstacles are. And I have so many other examples that I could give you all, but I just want to encourage you, a big congratulations. Be sure you turn up, get lit, everything, but don't burn the place down. Congratulations, y'all.
Rachel, we have a small token of our appreciation. Wasn't she amazing? Thank you so much for sharing your story with us on tonight. Are you all ready for a little music? I'd like to call Brother Nick Hall back to the stage to render a selection. How many of you all remember Donny Hathaway? Well, he sang this song some years ago called Someday We'll All Be Free, and Nick is going to render that to us on this evening. You all give him a hand.
Hang on to the world as it spins around. Just don't let the spin get you down. Things are moving fast. Get yourself in gear, keep your stride. Never mind your fears, for brighter days will soon be here. Take it from me, someday we'll all be free. Yeah, yeah. Oh, take it from me, someday we'll all be free. Keep on walking tall and hold your head up high. Keep your self-respect. Don't lose your pride. Oh, no, no, no. Keep your head up high. For brighter days are gonna come. Oh, take it from me. Someday we'll all be free. Oh, 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 take it from me, someday we'll all be free.
now for our keynote speaker, Dr. W Clarke Douglass is currently serving as the Associate Vice Chancellor for Student Affairs here at UIC. In this capacity, he is responsible for the fiscal oversight and administration planning and supervision of programs, services, and policies for a variety of units supported by the state and federal grants. Areas of specific responsibility include the following departments and programs: the African American Academic Network, Academic Center for Excellence, the Native American Support Program, and the TRIO, Upward Bound, and Student Support Services, as well as the Staff Development Program and New Staff Orientation. I could go on and on about Dr. Douglass, for he has many accomplishments, but simply put, there is no greater champion for students than Dr. Clarke Douglass. And we are so delighted that he accepted this invitation to speak to our graduates on tonight. So please help me welcome our 2017 keynote speaker for the evening, Dr. W. Clarke Douglass.
Thank you, Jeff. Graduates, I'm indeed honored to be invited to give the keynote address and to celebrate this important milestone with you. We are all beaming with excitement to see you here tonight. In the next few minutes, I want to begin reflecting on your university experience, looking at the world in which you will be entering, suggesting a way often overlooked for you to add value to that very valuable graduation diploma, and remind you how important your success is, not only to you, but to society at large. You have experienced much at UIC, both inside and outside the classroom. I know the road has not always been easy, but you have persisted, and now you have arrived at graduation. Yes, there were obstacles, even roadblocks, along with your triumphs and successes, but you've been able to go over, around, or through those impediments, and that is to your credit. I want to take a moment to reflect on the lessons that you have learned at UIC. You've learned the importance of asking questions, giving your curiosity full rein, seeking out and surrounding yourself with people who have your best interests at heart, friends, advisors, and yes, those all-important mentors. You have been able to step outside your comfort zone to take full advantage of the incredible diversity at UIC. You have learned to get the most out of the classroom, making yourself visible to your professors, making sure they know you have an academic pulse. Now let's be honest. African Americans at UIC, it's not hard to be visible. But you have projected a most positive image. You've learned valuable critical thinking skills and leadership skills. You have patiently listened to this university talk about and even boast about our strategic plans concerning diversity, concerning access. And you have gently, and not always gently, reminded us that that's nice, maybe it's time for some strategic actions, some tangible results. And the university heard you. You've not been shielded from the outside world. Some universities are. Some universities shield their students from non-academic people. Here, all you have to do is step outside of university building, and the community is there, clear, with all of its beauty and with all of its problems. Even when you leave here tonight, and some homeless individual barely eking out an existence approaches you for assistance, the issue is clear and apparent. Maybe you graduates, maybe one of you will be able to find an answer and solution for why one of the richest countries on the face of the earth has a large homeless population. UIC feels that this exposure to the community is a vital part of your education experience, and it enriches your degree. I'm sure I don't have to remind you that we're living in a time, or you're living in a time of unparalleled, profound changes, moving at unprecedented speeds. Changes in terms of the demography. The human landscape is changing under our very feet. One scholar writes, the majorities will become minorities. And if we do not manage this diversity well, it will not enrich us, it will divide us. Changes in technology and science. Technology that is more interactive, that will determine how we live, learn, and view ourselves. I have to tell you about a recent seminar I ran across by accident. I was looking through email, and I saw the title. The title was, "Are We Really Going to Live Forever?" Well, that sort of caught my attention. What they were really talking about was technological change. They were specifically talking about artificial intelligence. Now, we began to question the panelists, what do you mean when you say artificial intelligence? And they very, very proudly said, well, we're going to make computers think like human beings. And then I started thinking about the political and social climate of the day. I started thinking about what many high-placed leaders in government are saying. And I began to ask myself, I say to myself, that might not be a good idea. Changes in the mission of higher education in terms of what we need to know. And this is relevant because you will remain lifetime learners. Changes in energy, environment, globalization, work-life balance, just to name a few. And also, and extremely important, you witnessed this country making a very strong statement by electing Barack Obama, the first African-American president. Life magazine, I don't know if any of you remember, that came out with a cover of Barack Obama, and it had 3 simple words, "In our lifetime." Now, that might not mean as much to you as it does to my generation, even your parents, who said, well, we'll never have an African-American president. Now you're witnessing a new administration trying to tear down his legacy. So how are you going to grapple with these daunting trends that will surely affect your personal and professional lives and even your survival? Yes, it might seem a little overwhelming, a little frightening, but I've touched on some of the lessons that you learned at UIC that are transferable to graduation, leadership skills that will give you the courage to face the challenges ahead. Nelson Mandela, former president of South Africa, said, "Courage is not the absence of fear, it's inspiring others to move beyond it." But what can you do personally, individually, to enhance that valuable diploma? For a moment, I want you to put yourself in the shoes of an entrepreneur who has a product and he's trying to take, or she's trying to take it to market. To make this good or service marketable, they must differentiate. And that's an important word, differentiate the product. Make it different, make it stand out, make it stand above the competition. Economists, especially business economists, oftentimes use the word value added. And this is one way to increase the marketability of an item. I have a question for you. What are you doing to add value to your diploma? Hundreds of people will have your degrees, will have fine degrees. How are you going to stand above the competition? We often overlook and fail to market, and that second part is very important, and fail to market valuable and rewarding attributes that we have that can add value to our degrees. For example, you might have artistic talents in painting, drawing, music. You might be bilingual or trilingual, or at least have facility in another language where you can communicate. You might have found your strength in your religious endeavors, your place of worship, where words like mission and faith have a very special meaning to you. You might have taken a course from our distinguished department, African American Studies. Let me raise the ante. You might have taken 2 courses. I can even do better. You might have majored or even minored in that field. Well, what I'm saying is this can add value to your career portfolio if you market it. African American Studies can not only give you an understanding of the history and the politics and the culture of African Americans, but it can provide an important perspective or a lens to view these changes that are happening around you. Don't overlook your unique qualities, those innate abilities that you have that will set you apart and add value to your credentials. Don't ignore them, cultivate them, enhance them, nourish them. And it is so important that we make our credentials as strong as possible. Let's face it. Given the socioeconomic gaps that we have in this society, given the skewed distribution of wealth, the odds of any of us being here tonight would have been bleak. So many of our brothers and sisters will not be celebrating a graduation. So many will be trapped in desperate economic straits. So many will be hopeless victims of the criminal justice system. Yes, we have arrived through our determination, through our dedication, and let me be honest with you, by luck. Graduates, you might not like the sound of these words, but I want you to realize that you are part of a very special group in terms of your achievements relative to other African Americans. Some will say you're part of an economic and social elite. Now, let me use a word that's a little bit less pretentious. I want to say that you have privilege, or you are privileged. But with that privilege comes a duty not to forget those that are struggling, for your contributions might well provide the help that they need. And lastly, I could not conclude without saying that your success, highlighted by your presence tonight, is a testament to your unrelenting efforts and dedication to your studies. I cannot say enough how much value and respect we have for you as students and as friends. So do take time to reflect on your experiences at UIC, the lessons that you have learned. Courageously confront the trends that are profoundly affecting our lives. And remember that each one of you possesses attributes that would add value to your diploma. Just like, and I'm sure I'm speaking for the whole AAAN staff, just like you have added value to our lives. Congratulations and best of everything.
Dr. Douglass, we couldn't forget about you. We do have a token of appreciation for you as well, for your powerful words. Could you please come up and accept?
Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you.
Let's give Dr. Douglass another round of applause. All right, well, this is the time that you've all been waiting for. Right. It's time to recognize our graduates, and to do so, I'm going to call Ms. Ashley Stone and Mr. Alex Sanvillier to the podium. Give them a hand.
Good evening. Good evening. As we are recognizing our graduates, we'd like to also recognize our PAP scholars wearing red cords, and also our Chancellor's Student Service Leadership scholars who are wearing yellow cords. So can we have our graduates to stand? Ayatunde Fajambola, Doctor of Pharmacy. Rachel Harsley, Doctor of Computer Science. Angelina Williams, Doctor of Education, Policy Studies, and Urban Education. Ebony Barney, Masters of Social Work, Mental Health Concentration. Mariah Donnelly, Masters of Education, Special Education. Patricia Easley, Masters of Education, Language, Literacy, and Culture. Mabuayo Pedro Egbe, Masters of Energy Engineering. Anton Phillips, Masters of Business Administration. Zachary Stewart, Masters of Social Work. Bethany Williams, Masters of Science in Business Analytics. Tiffany Woodard, Masters of Social Work. Ademola Adeosun, Biochemistry. Isaac Adujamfi, Psychology. Adeyemi Akimbade, Kinesiology. Justina Anibo, African American Studies, magna cum laude. Ifunaya Unikumadu, Political Science. Yewande Awayemi, Biology. Olubukola Ayabusi, Biological Sciences. Courtney Shante Barnes, Political Science. Rashunda Bates, Criminology, Law, and Justice. Salome Berhane, School of Public Health. Asha Binbeck, Communications and English. Leah Blocker, African American Studies. Cameron Campbell, Biochemistry. Tierra Crawford, Sociology. Lakari Davis, Economics. Shatlin Denor, cum laude, English. Ogbeni Ekamu, Chemical Engineering. Kiera Fleming, Business Marketing. Willard Fountain, cum laude, Nursing. Amari Griffin, Industrial Engineering, cum laude. Marquise Marcel Griffith, Graphic Design. Niyat Habtezian, Communications. Jawan Hall, Political Science. Milan Massey Haley, Health Information Management. John Hayes, Nursing, summa cum laude. Crystal Haywood, Criminology, Law, and Justice. Vianette McGreer Howard, Psychology.
Kendall Hunter, Business Management, undergraduate. Jada Jameson, Mechanical Engineering. Whitney Jean, Education. Aaliyah Johnson, Biological Sciences. Hello. Ariana Johnson, Gender and Women's Studies. Ariel Joplin, Bioengineering. Ashley Jordan, Communications. Ariella Lakes, Mathematics. Christopher Lawson, Economics. Laura Elliott Litchfield, Sociology. Antonio Jackson Lucas, Psychology. Yvette McGaskill, Bachelor of Arts in Urban Education. Adesol Mebratu Meskiwatu, Electrical Engineering. Kayla Mitchell, Economics. Nura Muhammad, economics. Robert Moses, human development and learning. Tyler Mothershed, anthropology. Ifani Chukwu Ndukwu, neuroscience. Darius Newsom, criminology, law, and justice. Delisha Norwood, psychology. I'm gonna get this right, hold on. Kenechukwu Okeke, economics. Ijeoke Omoike, psychology. Adeyemi Oshodi, political science. Brittany Posey, psychology. Brittany Pratt, anthropology. Janelle Redfield, Spanish. Miss Najon Robinson, psychology. Rode St. Florose, sociology. Daniela Salawu, psychology. Lakeisha Sample, biology. Miss Darian Sarabia, criminology. Maya Scott, sociology. Taylor Scott, psychology and African American studies. Brianna Spencer, applied psychology. Ashley Stewart, psychology. Sahin Tessom, public health. Ethel Thompson, public health. Miss Ashley Tolliver, psychology. Miss Takia Travis, English. William Kofi Chuon, mechanical engineering. Onyeka Umedi, biological sciences. Kayla White, neuroscience. Marcus White, economics. Brian Williams, art history. Miss Capri Williams, applied psychology. Amalia Wilson, cum laude, she corrected me, business management. Deja Wyatt, business management. Miss Aquia Yabo Sampong, psychology. Miss Brianna Young, theater design. Moyen Olua Kalani, human development and learning. and Miss Kayla Lucas, Psychology.
Let's give all of our graduates one more round of applause. Graduates, did you turn your tassels yet? No, I'm going to have you all stand to do that. And before you do that, it's been custom that we have you recite this affirmation. So can you repeat after me? I stand before you tonight in cap and gown, a graduate of the University of Illinois at Chicago. My journey has been a test. My journey has been a trial. Tonight is my triumph. I am the legacy of a long dream. I am the son. I am the daughter of hopes and tears, years of labor and years of toil. But now, I too shall work with all my mind and all my heart to make this world, our world, a better place. I stand in the dawn of a new day. My education is the shining light. I hold the future in my hands. I hold the future in my hands. You may turn your tassels. You may take your seats. And graduates, we have some special instructions for you. We want to take a group picture. This really concludes our celebration tonight. Did you all enjoy yourself? So congratulations again, class of 2017. Continue to make us proud, continue to work hard, and never lose sight of your dreams. We are counting on you to make a true impact in this world, but more importantly, never forget those shoulders of the shoulders of those who hold you up every day. They are never, never to be forgotten. Family, this concludes our convocation ceremony for tonight, and we would like to call our drummer, Brother Collier, to help us with our recessional. I'm going to ask our stage guests to please stand so that you can exit the stage. I want all the graduates to just stay in this section right now so we could take a group photo, and then you can meet your families out in the vestibule. For everyone else, good night and have a fantastic evening.